Hello, this is Starshot here to welcome you back to my Let's Play of Ys Origin. We last left off confronting the arthropod chamber, or using the medallion at least, to face off against the next boss for the game. And after a few tries, we were finally able to defeat him, and found our way here to this fiery floor of the dungeon, or the tower, where we confronted some monsters and a new minion, human minion, a man with claws as he was called. Of course, we know him as Toll, at least. And now after finally getting the key we would need to progress, we can, see where else we have to go, and hopefully we can find Lady Fina. So, let's go ahead and get started. I really do enjoy the music they, seem to bring for each level. It always feels it has such energy to it compared to any other game, so it really kind of charges you into trying to fight all these different monsters that you keep running into. And, I do feel like plenty more games could use a more rock and roll feel to them, instead of trying to go with the orchestra and try to be more somber or melancholy sometimes. But hey, that's just my opinion about music and gaming. I'm sure it probably fits in other games than it could in this one, but I'm glad it's here, and I hope it can. And they pretty much have a fairly strong, music team behind them whenever they make any of the Ys games to have this epic music, And of course, that was even in the Legend of Heroes game, I of course mentioned just how good the music was, but it wasn't as energetic or as rocking out as this, but it was still pretty good nonetheless. So I feel like they kind of, if you really want something fast and energetic, then you would definitely want to play this game most of the time. Or at least get the soundtrack if you can. Oh good, I got that level up I was looking for. And we're definitely getting a lot closer to the amount of SP I'm hoping to accumulate for the upgrade here. But let's see, I guess I sort of lost track and forgot a bit about what I was talking about before. But as I said, there were quite a few games at the E3 convention this year that I was interested in seeing. I was glad to see that From Software finally announced their newest game, the Shadows Die Twice. At least that's the name I remember from the show. But it is nice to see them doing something different from the Dark Souls series. I always think it's a good idea for companies to kind of take a break from some franchises and work on something new. Kind of help give them new ideas, work on new things, and the like. So we got looks like, a platform we can go to. I'm not sure if he'll raise for us or not though, but I guess I'll give it a try. Let's see, will you do anything? Nope, nothing. So I guess I have to come back later to activate it or something, But yeah, so Shadows Die Twice, the name I remember from Software, the newest game they're making. I'm definitely interested in that, and I'll be happy to give it a try or play it when I can get the chance to. Okay, I think I need to go this way, actually. Or maybe not, I don't know. At least this area can give me plenty of enemies to fight. That's always kind of nice. There are good spots for grinding if you really want to, but it's not like I have to. So definitely Definitely a Shadows Die Twice. Definitely one to look at. I know there was another samurai one I saw that looked pretty cool. I forget its name though. But that was another cool one to look at. Like, I guess that's the thing. A lot of the games at least try to show gameplay, but for the most part, until you kind of get it in your hands and get to play it yourself, that's all you can really say for now. It looks nice, so hopefully I get the chance to play it. Sadly, there are very few games that really got me excited for E3 this year. Like, at least seeing Smash Brothers was fairly thrilling, like, even though I heard about it already. Oh wait, I know what to do here. So thankfully they do give us some hints. But if I bring this out, hey, we got a bridge. So we were able to turn that platform on, so now we can finally get that chest behind it. Of course, there was an enemy shooting at me, but hey, that's what our weapons are for, right? Even though I missed there. So yeah, Smash Brothers was probably the most excited I was for the E3 this year. Learning about how all our favorite characters were gonna be back, even the DLC ones. So, like, I didn't get a chance, or I never got around to bang the DLC for Cloud or Ryu or Bayonetta, but I did get to try them a little bit at least. So I'll be happy to be able to play those a lot when I get the chance. As well as also a lot of fan favorites. Like, one of my favorite character that they brought back was Solid Snake. I had a lot of fun playing him when I went on the Wii against all my friends. And so hopefully I will get the chance to play the game plenty with all my friends gathered around. And then of course there also being online opportunities as well. Even though I never did do the online fighting much on the Wii U, I hope that they bring it back and they make it a bit easier to deal with, so you could actually play with your friends online as well as random people you've never met. So let's see. I guess I'll keep fighting more enemies, because that's always a good thing to do in these games. And because it is enjoyable to do every now and then. Of course, I'm not sure where these little guys came from. I thought I killed their mother. There we go. Let's see, what else was really big that I mentioned Cyberpunk 2070, which, like, since I only saw the trailer, it looks cool. I can't say for the gameplay yet, but, hopefully it's pretty good, too. That's always something you can hope for. Let's see, what else? Last of Us Part 2. I definitely enjoyed the first one, and I'll definitely want to replay it at some point before I try playing the second one. So we'll see kind of how that goes. Like, it's kind of annoying. They showed off the trailer in all its glory with the cutscene as well as the gameplay. But the thing I was annoyed at most about seeing it, was there was no sign of Joel anywhere. It's like, wait, where's Joel? What happened to him? That was my biggest question. And it's kind of like, oh, and then of course I saw like an article saying, hey, the only playable character in this game is Ellie. There's, you don't get to play as anyone else. So it's like, okay, but where's Joel? What happened to him? That was my biggest question, and they sadly didn't answer that, which I'm guessing is part of them wanting to hide it or something. I don't know. Oh, it looks like I have another platform I need to open up or something. Or, lift up here. So that'll be the question I need to figure out here. But yeah, it looks like there is this at least. Oh yeah, so let's go through the doorway and see what we can find. Oh, looks like we got some ninjas again. I don't know why, it feels like I haven't been swinging my axe enough these last few rounds of enemies I've been facing. But let's go ahead and purify our statue here, so we can get healed and go ahead and see what we're dealing with next. Oh yeah, this is another boss we sort of have to encounter here. So let me go ahead and at least upgrade my armor. Even though it does cost 1,000, I think it's worth it, because it never hurts. And it was only 1,000, so it wasn't too bad. Even if it's only +1, every bit of defense I think always helps. And let's go ahead and get one more level, because I distinctly remembered the that area we're coming up to, and it was always a boss. And it's one of those bosses that you can lose to, but still continue the story. So if possible, I would like to beat him, really. So I think getting another level should help with that, at least. But let's see, I guess... Let's see, what else was fun or interesting at the show I'm curious about to see? You know, like, because as I said, I am interested in Smash Brothers. I was disappointed there was no sign of Metroid Prime 4 or any Pikmin game, like a new Pikmin. I'd really be happy to see, since I really enjoyed the third one, but I didn't really care much for Hate Pikmin. Or like, just playing the demo was enough for me. I didn't really want to kind of continue playing it at all, or anything like that. Let me go ahead and maybe fight a little bit more here, just to see how much more XP I'll get. And I do want these guys to spit out a few more little guys for me to fight before I take them on here. I think this is a good place to grind a bit if you need to, for XP as well as SB here. It looks like maybe they only have a certain number that they actually produce before they stop, by the looks of it. So it doesn't seem like you can do too much more, but it's still pretty nice. But yeah, it looks like I don't really gain that much more from these enemies, at least. So it could be that I should just simply move on and not worry about it here. There we go. So I guess I'll go ahead and just simply get to the save point here. And finally try and take on the enemy here. Of course, I'll try and do it in one shot if I can take him on or not. So let's see how things go then. Okay, we apparently a girl's voice is calling us now. Oh hey, it's the goddess. Either Reina or Fina. We haven't actually met them in person in this game yet until now. Okay, apparently this is Lady Fina. I'm curious how you tell the difference between the two, but hey, at least we found her. Of course, that's not gonna be the end of the game just yet. Because, of course, they have to do a bit more here. Okay, that's not really good. How are you even fighting if you haven't been sleeping at all? Yeah, leaving without a word to people is kind of very alarming, and it would be nice if you at least left a note. Yeah, we have to figure out what happened to her. A favor from a goddess. I wonder if that's something most people usually answer or not. Really? We should leave it to you guys? As nice as that is, not giving us much information to go on, and with how much people care for you, and how this also involves them as well, I don't think anyone in any position would just leave it to you guys. And apparently we're now encountering a sultry voice. Which I guess belongs to this woman here. Who's now a flashy woman. Oh, this is apparently Zava, the sorceress. The one who we got to face all those nice demons for, apparently. Business to discuss is usually never a good one when they've come to forcibly take you, I guess, or when they're the ones who seem to be causing all the trouble in the first place. Wait, why did both of these show up, too? Yeah, that's never a good thing to do sometimes, but then again, she's the one who kind of chatted with Unica to begin with, so... But then what? Do you have spies hiding or cameras everywhere that alarm you to whenever she's around or something? Oh, there's that muscular man again. He's still the muscular man, apparently. The half-demon? I didn't think Toll, as I sort of remember him as, was a half-demon at all, but I guess he is. Apparently he's a new recruit. Did you really need to teleport? You couldn't just simply walk 5 steps. Can you kind of fight them off, Lady Fina? Since you're a goddess and all, you have a lot of power, right? Why are you going willingly now? Don't you have powers to fight these guys? I'm not sure if that makes you a blasphemer or not for kidnapping a god or a goddess. At least I don't think it would. And of course Unica's gonna be protective about her. Oop. She's down. But that's still not enough. Oh, he's now asking about her dad. Yeah, usually having the same last name, they're usually related. But yeah, apparently his name is Kushagal. And he's the man who killed your father. Why does that sound like a movie line to me? Yep, he says he's the one who did it. Yes, he already said he killed her. You don't have to keep saying it in your head. So he was just weakened or tired, I guess, compared to him? Well, yeah, I guess 2 nights against a horde of demons, I could see how some people might be tired by the end of the 3rd round. Are you sure you weren't just simply the one who was less tired? I wouldn't really call your weapon a blade, or I guess it has a blade, but I guess whenever I think of blade, I usually think of knives or swords. Oh, it looks like Unica's trying to utter a swear word right now. He didn't just hurt your dad, he killed him. So I would think that would be more something you'd want to take revenge for. And of course we got a guy who's really, really energized with fighting people to the death. So as you can see, he definitely has some interesting moves. the... Seriously? What the heck? Okay, well, I might try to come back and redo this battle or something. Ah, great. He sees me unfit to bear the name. Wait, okay, apparently his dad was a mage, which I find kind of weird. Yeah, of course the goddess will try to protect her life at least. Of course, you could have resisted a bit sooner, couldn't you, Fina? Oh yeah, I guess this is kind of how they're playing it out so far. You think they would not want that to happen, her giving her stuff just in case they need it. Oh, and apparently we need to find a Rhea, apparently. And then, of course, there's everyone else. Seeing Lady Fina being captured or taken by these guys. Okay, they're just sort of standing there in their circles, and they still have enough time to talk. Yep, they're gone. You should have thrown something, really. It would have been faster. Yep, we're back at the stage 1 again. Of course, I'm not sure how all of them knew to come to that spot, though. Well, you were kind of late to the party. Of course, Unica's the one who feels the most saddened about this. Well, good. We figured out that we're up against 5 people. Yeah, apparently being attacked by unknown forces and then having to retreat is usually a problem, isn't it? So him being quiet is prompting you to ask him what's wrong, or what is it? Okay, so what do you know that we should know, that you didn't tell us before? Well, that's a problem, isn't it? The Black Pearl, which is a fairly important item in this game. I forget what it does exactly, but let's see. They'll probably let us know. Well, technically it's not really absent, it's just in another spot, so... I think as long, like, it must be generating a field of magic, in my opinion. Doesn't matter, as long as you're close enough to its area of effect, you'll be able to do magic. Yeah, I guess that one's actually a good question, though. Okay, well that's good to know, but It seems kind of annoying to completely rely on one object to continually provide a source of magic for people. And so the question is, why did the goddesses take it though? But I guess there's more that we don't know, of course, that we'll hopefully figure out as we continue through the game. And that apparently we need to find Lady Rhea if we were to also find the Black Pearl. Well, yeah, so now he'll just prompt us more to try and find Lady Rhea, right? And, of course, rescue Fina. Well, supposedly only the goddesses can use it, right? So, why are you worried? Yeah, hopefully they had good reasons, or, because what they kind of did also put a lot of people in danger. And of course the knights have their own little discussion. Yeah, at least this is a nice little moment for Unica to self-reflect. Well, good to know, I guess. But, of course, it's not going to stay that way. So, that's about all the time we have for today, folks. So join us next time as we continue our trek through the tower to find Lady Rhea and the Black Pearl, and hopefully rescue Lady Fina as well somewhere in this tower. But until next time, have fun gaming.